today. I have this little 4-port controller. It's a PDR 026 120 volt. It's got 4 little connections on it. Turn this over here. It's got 4 outputs, and I have 4 sets of just LED strings. This is the owner's manual for it, and you have just a couple of buttons on the top. I'll just kind of go over. So it has LEDs in here, but it's daytime, so it's hard to see. But as you can see, this is doing like a slow fade. I hope you can see that LEDs. So it has multi-functions here. This is the you change your functions, and this is a timer. So so hopefully you can see that they're doing a quick change, left to right, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then they have a like a slow twinkle effect. When they rotate. I believe that's all of them. It does different functions. And then they have a slow fade from the red to the blue, and it just kind of goes around. So the blue's still on red, and then it comes back, and it goes back and forth. I think that's an alternating. Looking at the functions here. There's the functions. And then here's the timer instructions for that. So I'm just going to cycle through. Like I said, it's daytime. It's hard to see. Hopefully you can see the LEDs doing their thing. So, not sure what number I'm on. So this is like a slow on and off. Sparkle maybe, I don't know what number I've pressed. Oh, this looks like steady on. No, they're actually changing, but they're all changing at the same time. They're all doing the glow. Yeah. And that one is probably off. Yeah, that's off. Okay, so now press it one more time. These are supposed to be steady glow, but it looks like they're on. So these are just on, but I don't see that in the instructions here. It says steady glow, but they're not glowing. Okay, so that may be like, so here, that's a steady glow. So maybe the last one is just on. And then here's multi. I guess it's multi, I don't know. Steady glow, but this says multi-speed fading. And if you can see, they're all kind of going on and off by themselves there. Push the button again. Okay, now this is alternating. It's going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you can see that. Push the button again. And this is multi-speed blinking. So they're just kind of like fading on and off. So I'm not sure what number that one is. As you can see, I don't know which one that is. Here's a chasing. Let me stay on for a second. Kind of like a twinkle in a way. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they all stay on for a second. Okay. And this one is, they're on, but they're like flashing. You can see right here. They're on, but then they flash just a little brighter. So that's pretty good effect. Push the button again. They're all on. Hopefully you can see that. Blue, red. Oh, so they're alternating back and forth. They're going from, this is number 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and then they're going backwards. So there's the blue, red, then the blue goes off, red goes off. There we go. So that's backwards. And then they're going back the other way. Okay. This one, the red is off on 1, the blue is staying on, then the blue is doing their twinkly, fading. Like I said, it's hard to see all this during the daytime. But, you know, just for a little effect. And now they're all on. They're all staying on. Wait. Now they're doing a slow fade up, all of them at the same time. I think that may be the combo. I'm not sure which one I'm on. So now they're still just kind of all fading in and fading out at the same time. Okay, let's press the button. And nothing's happened there, so that looks like they're off. So there's supposedly 10 functions. So this one should be steady glow, and they're all on, not changing anything. And then this one should be high speed fading, and they are high speed, if you want to call that high speed fading. They're all 4 channels on this thing are doing the same thing. And then this one should be high speed blinking, and they're all blinking at the same time. Yeah, they're all blinking at the same time. So this should be chasing. And we're still doing the same. Push the button again. Oh, there we go. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just around and around to go. So that's chasing. This one is shooting star, is what it says it's called, but they're coming on. Oh, okay, I see. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they change to like, It's kind of like a slow fade from 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. That one comes on, that one comes on, and then those other two comes on. They come on, I should say. So this is stacking according to, okay, so they alternate 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they all kind of stay on. They rotate back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they all stay on. Oh, not bad. Push the button again. And this is called sparkle. So they're staying on. They're staying on. But yeah, it flashes 1, 2, 3, 4. And all of these. Yeah, so they're like dimly lit. And then crosswave is the next one. So that's the two reds. So that's channel. Okay, let's see what it does again. So you got blue, red, blue, red. So that's 4, 3, 2, 1. And they go off. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Real slow. On and off. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 back. Like a slow fade on. Yeah. So that is sparkle, I believe. And this one is just staying. This mode is all on. Crosswave. Let's see what it's doing. So they're all on. And then the red just went off on number 3. Number 4 is doing something. And then number 2 and 1. So like I said, 4, 3, 2, and 1, according to what they're plugged into. That's slow. And then alternating. No alternating. Oh, there it goes. So they're just all going on and off in a fade. I say I wish I had this at night, but so they're all just fading in and out. And then this one looks like they're off, not doing nothing. Nothing, so go back to on, and this should be steady glow. Looks like they're steady glow. This one is multi-speed fading. Okay, multi-speed fading. That's number 2. Number 3 should be high-speed blinking. And they are blinking. And this should be chasing. And they are. They're going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then this one should be shooting star. This one looks just like a slow fade left to right. Well, channel 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then next one is a stacking. I see what it's doing now. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one stays on. And there's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then 1. Yeah, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 stays on, then 1, 2, 3 stays on, and 1, 2 stays on, and then 1 stays on, and then it just repeats. So that's stacking. And sparkle is they're barely on, and then they just flash 1, 2, 3, 4. That's sparkle. And then this should be cross wave. So it's just doing 1, 2, 3, 4 on, and then it's doing off, 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 off. So it's just on and then off, and then it comes backwards. So 4, 3 is on, 2 is on, 1 is on, and then it'll go off, and then it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that won't stay on, and it just goes back and forth. The sparkle, cross wave. Cross wave is not doing anything. Oh, it's just kind of the same as the sparkle. It's just, yeah. The red is, this number 3 is doing on and off, and the other 3 are staying on. Number 4 was doing it. Now 1, 2. Okay. And that must be just on. And that must be off. Okay, it's very basic, very not much not much going on with it, but you know, there it is. It's good. It's only made for, I think they said, there's the output. Hopefully that's focusing. Half an amp. It's half an amp output. So you couldn't, these are only 13 feet. These are just blue. I just had a 50 mini LED lights. It doesn't say, where does it say how many? It doesn't say anything about that. It probably does, but these are just a small little set of lights just to test it. And here's your diagram, and it actually says standard LED lights, and that's how you plug them in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, you know, it's not a bad little unit. I think it was only, I think I got this last year, I think it was, and I never unboxed it, never used it to go with my lights. I just wanted to test it out. I was actually going to give it to a friend of mine. It was only like, I think it was only like $10. Not sure. I can't remember where exactly I got it. But yeah, you just add a little 4-light strand, plug it in, and put 4 lights to it, and you have some sort of effect. Maybe on a deer or a tree or something, you could hang some, but I wouldn't put a lot of lights on it. It says half an amp on these, and I don't know how, like I said, these are only 50 bulbs per strand on these, so I don't know how many amps that is. Oh, I'm sorry, it says 1.5 amps. Now 0.5 amps, 4 times 0.5 amps for that. Sorry, I can't hardly see it. My sun's shining right behind me. Can't see my phone. So it's a PDR 025, 120 volt. That's not bad. Poly group, not bad. I mean, like I said, you could use it for anything you wanted, like a static display, and it has a timer function. And I'll show you the timer settings here. There's a timer. Well, come on. There's your timer settings. So you press it, and there's a LED. It's hard to see it right now in the day, but there's a LED under there, and it'll change colors to tell you what, like, if you press it 4 hours on and 20 hours off. So you would turn it on at the time, I guess you turn it on at the time you want them to come on, and then it would just stay on for 4 hours and then stay off for 20. And the LED would be on the button. It would change it to green, and then 6 hours on, 18 hours off, and then 8 hours on and 16 hours off with red. So, and then off, the LED would be yellow, blah, 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 yada, da. So the timer will reset after each show, after you unplug and reconnect the product to power. Okay, so if you unplug the power would come back on. So I guess you could use a timer for it, or use the built-in timer and see how that works. You know, sometimes the timers on these things are not the greatest to work. So you might have to put an actual, like, the dial timer on the AC plug to make it come on and off. So, yeah, not bad. Just a little quick review. I'm probably rambling on way too long, but you know, it is what it is. All right, see ya. Thanks for watching. I forgot to tell you about the remote control that comes with this unit. It's two AAA batteries, and it has your timer button and your function button, the same like on the unit itself. So that way you can actually, you know, use this instead of having to go out and push the button every time. If you wanted to change it, you could just aim this at the unit, and the it'll change the functions on it, or you can set your timer and that kind of thing. So there you go. Forgot to include it, so there you go.